Hello, everyone. I'm Armstrong Williams. AWOL leadership on the budget. You just know the editors of the Washington Post enjoyed drafting yesterday's front piece headline on the federal budget picture. President's team is optimistic on deficit. Whew, that was close. For a few moments there, and for a few months there, liberals were beginning to wonder if they ever could spend with abandon again. Now they have been even given a sliver of empirical evidence that all those taxes raised on financial institutions have started to pour in. Hey, somebody barred the door. It's time to go shopping federal government style. And you have not shopped until you shop federal government style. Never mind that even if this White House stays on its current course, it will continue to set major league records on spending, ending this year with close to a $1.3 trillion in deficits. Unprecedented spending as far as anyone can ever see, as far as I can ever see. It's unprecedented. So, the sad commentary in this physical charade is the average American is either completely oblivious to the going-ons around Washington or he or she simply doesn't care. If you were fed major services such as free health care and told you had a moral right to everything the federal government provided through its nanny doctrines, after a while, don't you think you'd be duped or at least so gluttonously fat at the largesse you couldn't move even if you wanted to? Think it's not happening? You better think again. Fresh off a $1 trillion hang-up and a hangover, congressional Democrats and their Democratic cohorts are reminded they have to return from recess and actually govern according to the laws of the land. Chief among them is Congress actually having to produce a budget on how it will run the government for the next fiscal year. Woo, that's going to be tough. You know what? Harry Reid and Nancy Pelosi are already thinking that it's not such a good idea. A budget merely complicates and formalizes their runaway habits, and that's much too nasty to have on paper, especially at this time. So, come the statutorily mandated deadline of April 15th, which is tax day for Congress, to produce a budget. Democrats will be AWOL on this budget. Believe me, never mind that at the most desperate time when hardships around and abound, the first thing families do is sit down and pen a new budget. Congressional Democrats do the exact opposite. Not only is their spending so shameful, they no longer want to be bothered by writing it down. Listen, Americans, we're so bankrupt as a country that even our kids and grandchildren will be on the hook for cleaning up this disastrous mess, and now they don't want to tell us how it will all be spent. Ridiculous. The situation would be laughable if it weren't so dire. This latest move is another symbol of the left's true intentions. Spend till it hurts, but be darn sure it hurts someone other than our special interests. It's sad, sad, sad what our country has come to. I tell you what, try doing like the federal government. Don't sit down and budget yourself and see what you're going to spend, see what your income is, see what your expenses are, and see how far it will get you. Shouldn't the federal government should be held to the same standard? Absolutely, but they're not. I'm Armstrong Williams.